Hello and happy Easter and welcome back to Tangle Tower. We have... I think we have spoke... Yes, we have. We have spoke... I am going through questioning all the suspects through all the fine stuff I get. I have talking to 3 of them. Now I'm gonna go to... I'm just gonna check. Have I spoken to you? Yes. 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 Okay. Then I will go to Fitz. I actually managed to say it. Oh, there it is. You scare me every time. But are there more?
Hanging baskets. They're so high up.
To you, maybe.
You're only 2 inches taller than me.
2 inches makes all the difference.
Oh, can you reach and pick it down?
Tools. Used by a gardener for gardening.
Okay.
Tools. Used by gardening.
Okay. I'm going to talk to Fitz. I actually managed to say his name correctly this time, which is a good thing. Progress, I'm sorry, I had a hiccup. Okay, what is this?
Is that fruit? It's shaped like fruit.
Too shiny to be fruit. I think it's glowing a little too.
Safe to eat, do you think?
I'm gonna say no.
Hi, glowing eyes. Can you tell me about Pointer?
I imagine you don't visit the astronomy tower too often, do you?
No, but I still see Pointer, sometimes. He's always curious about what I'm growing in the greenhouse. Asks me about the birds, too, and insects. He's pretty clued up on his evolutionary biology.
I didn't think there was much overlap between astronomy and biology.
Okay, what about Penny? Your significant other?
Penelope is my fiancée.
Don't take this the wrong way, but Penny doesn't really strike me as your type.
She's not who she pretends to be. People think she's... well, they make assumptions.
And how's the relationship doing recently?
Good. It's good.
He's a man of the few words, so I will take that. I guess it's good. And that's true. Often people do put themselves... This is the concept of roles. We do role play in this world in real life too. We put on a mask or a kind of a character. Not a fake, like a character. Like, we put on a character that is part of our personality. We are truly ourselves. How do I explain this? Well, we put on different roles. We give ourselves different roles based on ourselves, and we interact with use these roles in different interactions. Like the things you say to your friends, but you don't say to your parents, and so on and so forth. You get what I mean. Okay, then I have to talk to this.
Penelope's 3 favorite birds. She's very protective over them.
Are they, like, her pets? Do they have names?
Oh, they have names. Penelope loves to name things.
Do you remember what she named them?
I do not.
Okay, butterfly.
A flower.
Yeah, it's a flower. We found it in Penny's room.
Okay.
Mean anything to you?
Why would it?
Come on.
I don't really go into Penny's room or anywhere in Pointer Tower. I just don't have a reason to.
You don't have a reason to go to your what is the word? God, Beyonce's room? Your future, you have no reason. The flower. So well, maybe you gave it to Penny.
Those petals, they,
What?
they're red.
Yes, they are red. Because they are from the flower in the garden upstairs. Or the garden on top, in the middle of the tower.
Poppy's piano music. I remember when she started learning. She's improved a lot since then.
Yeah, that's generally how it works.
Right. Of course.
Any idea who this is?
No, no idea.
Okay.
I've seen beetles with brightly colored shells, metallic shells even. They're relatively common, especially around here. There's a difference between that and actual gold.
It can't be actual gold. Gold is just inside the earth or whatever. You can't make it. It's called alchemy. It was a whole thing.
Well, I mean, we as humans are made out of the minerals you find on Earth. It's just that the mixture of the chemical, like the mixture of chemicals, or what is it called? Elements, ground elements, the stuff you can find on the periodic table. We have that in our body, but the mixture of it is different. I think the amount and the difference and stuff, the combination is a little different from what an actual stone or rock is made of than a human made of. There are chemical differences, but we are basically made of the same. The stars we see up in the sky has the same, like, the thing you can find on the moon, you can find inside the human body. It's just different. Yeah, I like this stuff.
Wait, those are mine, the earmuffs. They went missing about a week ago.
What do you need earmuffs for?
I use them for gardening sometimes.
Why? You don't own a chainsaw, do you?
No. I wear them while I'm gardening, and it stops people from trying to talk to me.
That's genius.
Ah. Introverted heaven.
We found these up in the rooftop garden. Do you know how long they've been there?
No, could have been a long time. We don't ever really clear up the rooftop garden.
Why not?
Nature is unruly. In truth, it prefers to be left alone.
Okay. I have okay, I have... Okay, I guess I can't... Okay. There's nothing more to... Okay, I don't have any reason to question you yet. Question you more yet. I guess I should go to Poppy. Because I have a suspicion for her. Hi. Can we talk? Oh, why is this so creepy music? Okay. What's a hot shot?
With surging tide, the waves are thrown, an entity of all its own. But on its surface you may see, reflected in the waters be, the orchestrator, pale and still, pulling strings, enacting will.
I'm sorry, I can't. I can't. I don't understand.
Softly does the flower grow, all in time, and time is slow. Rest a seed within the earth, but do not rush its gentle birth. Hour by hour, day by day, tune your heart to nature's way.
Okay.
Eavesdrop what the stars are saying, earthly tether, slowly fraying, floating helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet. Feathers flashing in the light, from a sunbeam gleaming bright. I shield my eyes and turn my head, but all at once I've been misled. Light is shining on the stage, but through the railings of a cage.
Okay. Do you know anything about the bird?
I think it's kind of cruel to keep 3 birds in one cage like that.
Does Penny not let them out to fly?
Oh, she does. She must do. But I don't think they're allowed to go far. Penny can be a little protective.
Huh.
Never seen that one before. Was it in the greenhouse?
No, we found it in Penny's room.
Right.
What is it with you and Penny?
Those petals.
What about them?
It's nothing. They're just unusual.
They're from the garden.
Yeah, it's mine.
Can you play the tune?
Can you play the tune for us?
Sure. It's literally 8 notes. I have it memorized.
Okay.
Yeah, it's mine.
What's so special about it?
What's so special about it?
I got it from my teacher. It's the first piece I ever learned.
How long have
Oh.
you been playing?
Since the day I turned 6. Family tradition. I was really excited to start learning. As soon as I got out of my first lesson, I told Freya and Fifi all about it. When I arrived at my second lesson the next day, Freya was there too. She hadn't asked permission, just showed up. For 2 whole years, the teacher taught us both.
Was Freya any good?
She would have been even better than me, if she'd stuck with it.
Oh.
But one day, she just stopped coming to lessons.
Why?
That's just it. There was no reason. That's when I realized things were different for her.
Okay. What about this photo?
I don't know what that is.
Weird, considering we found it hidden in your room.
Well, my room is full of junk. There's probably a bunch of stuff hidden in there. I don't mean like... Please stop talking to me.
I wouldn't say a ripped picture hidden in a music hidden in a secret room in a... I don't remember what the thing that tells... The thing that goes like this. Like my cursor, but tells rhythm.
You get some weird insects around here, but I've never seen one like that.
I'm not sure anyone has.
Freya might have. She used to keep beetles in a box in her room.
Why?
For fun, obviously.
Do you know where those earmuffs came from?
I put them there.
Why?
I found them lying around. I think they belonged to Fitz. I put them on the statue so he'd see them. I thought they looked like headphones, like he's in the recording studio with his guitar. No?
If they do belong to Fitz, he hasn't taken them back yet. When did you find them?
This morning.
Where?
I don't know, in a hallway. Can't remember exactly. I see a lot of birds up in the rooftop garden. They seem to really like it up there.
Why's that?
It's quiet.
Mm-hmm. No, it has to go through your suspicion.
I need to confirm something with you, Poppy.
Confirm away.
What can you tell us about this cassette tape? Is it yours?
It belongs to Freya. She liked to have music playing while she was painting, you know.
And do you know what kind of music is on this tape?
No idea. Acid jazz?
It's piano music. Sounds an awful lot like your music, to be honest.
Sure it doesn't belong to you?
Why are we even talking about this? Cassette tapes have been redundant for a good few years now.
The tape was found at the crime scene. It was in the gramophone.
It's not mine. I'd never own anything like that.
Why not?
Not my color.
Oh, it's pink. You used to like this color.
You used to like these colors.
Ridiculous.
We need a clue to compare with the cassette tape. Something that proves Poppy used to like these colors.
Huh? Pictures.
Let's take a closer look at this.
Haha. The crackle. The pink cassette I found in the found at the random. Matches a pink cassette player. It was found in. It was found.
The pink cassette tape found at the crime scene matches the pink cassette player that was found in Poppy's room. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Okay. Oh,
The
yes,
pink
it is a.
cassette tape found at the crime scene matches the pink cassette player used by Poppy in this old photo.
Oh, I had a
That
feeling.
is not me.
Yeah, it is. I'll prove it.
Haha.
You look a little different, but Fifi and Freya are pretty recognizable. It's clearly a photo of you with your two best friends. Why'd you tear it up and then hide it?
I think the answer is pretty straightforward.
What's Bruce's Poppy? Poppy doesn't want to look like that.
Poppy
anymore.
doesn't want to look like that anymore.
That's it.
Uh,
Makes this whole thing seem kind of irrelevant.
Maybe. It depends on the reason.
The reason
Oh.
she doesn't want to look like that anymore.
oh,
The passage of time is a powerful thing.
Hold on.
Oh.
This means that pink cassette tape does belong to you, Poppy.
It used to. I recorded some piano music onto it and gave it to Freya as a gift
ah.
years ago.
Freya could have easily been listening to this tape at the exact moment she was killed. There's gotta be a connection between the tape, the gramophone, and the murder.
There's one other thing I want to know. How did it get that crack down the middle?
I have no idea.
It happened during the murder. Oh, I got an achievement. Okay, so she used so she's in her emo phase. Okay, that's all right. Let's go to Poppy. No, Penny. Sorry, I was at Poppy. Now go to Penny. Hi, Penny. Can you tell me about these three? These 9, I mean?
A fellow bird enthusiast. She's quite the expert, truth be told.
Ooh.
Studied them professionally at one point. I think her father taught her.
Are you friends with Flora?
A little bit.
A little bit friends.
She's one for the peace and quiet. I dare say I'm a little too loud for her.
I can see that.
Oh,
I do admire her, though, really. Always felt like she could have done better than settle for Felix.
Ouch.
I said it.
poor Felix.
I must say, I really don't care for the den of self-delusion that he's retreated into. People are better off when they just let themselves be themselves. Between you and me, I think Felix is secretly rather miserable.
Oh,
She mostly ignores me, if I'm honest.
How come?
Well, we're not quite on the same intellectual level.
Oh. I mean, well, you don't need to.
No, it's quite all right. I'm comfortable with it.
okay. What about culture?
She's a most unsavory little... She was
Oh.
incredibly rude about my appearance.
Which part?
Oh,
The giant bird arms or...
If I were her, I'd go easy on the judgment of others. I mean, look at her. She looks like the ghost of a scarecrow. I just wish Uncle Pointer would tell her to behave herself.
Professor Pointer? Why him?
Oh, it was Uncle that called her in. She's his responsibility. Did you not know that?
she didn't tell us directly. Oh, she did last
She'd
time?
sit in the aviary, first thing in the morning, and paint the birds. Sometimes she'd ask me their names.
Freya was interested in studying bird species too?
No, just wanted to know their names. Isabelle, Clementine, Myrtle, Lysandre, Genevieve.
Got it, thanks.
Oh,
For my 21st birthday, she gave me a framed painting. All the birds from a single spring, with their names written underneath. I
Aw.
can't begin to tell you how much I've treasured it.
Sounds like you two were close.
I feel like I always struggled to articulate my admiration for her, but she had a way of understanding unspoken things.
She saw things that no one. She was observant. I guess that's a good skill when painting. She saw things in the family that no one dared to speak up about because of pride and the facade.
Isn't he strapping?
He is big.
And so brooding.
Kinda sulky, yeah.
I can never tell what's going on in that beautiful head of his.
It just sounds like you don't know him very well.
I don't remember asking for your input.
Oh, don't tell me you just like him because it looks good. Please tell me that he is more than just. Yeah.
Can't say I've ever taken an interest in Uncle's astronomy. On occasion, I've dared to visit him in his tower, but I always regret it. It's all just a little too abstract for me.
What do you mean?
Oh, did you know the sun is apparently over 400,000 miles wide?
Ooh.
Okay, so what should I do with that information? How does it help me?
Don't look at me. You're the one who memorized it.
How to help you? It's fascinating. It's fun to know stuff. It's not always that it's not always that you need that you know, yeah. It's not always that info can be useful. It's just fun to know, you know.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh.
Who is she? Wait, is that
Yes,
is that me?
yes. Wow. She's full of herself. Oh. Well.
Oh, did you talk to Poppy already?
Yeah, a little bit.
And did you make any notes of what she told you?
Yeah, I did.
Lovely. Burn them. It'll all be lies.
Why would Poppy lie to us?
Because that's what she does. She's a snake. Looks like one, too.
Don't you think you're being a little unfair, Penny?
She started it.
Started what? Okay, they don't like each other.
You know, it's probably quite impressive. To a visitor, fresh eyes and all that.
Not to you.
Try living in it for 20 years. The sheen wears off. If it wasn't for my fits, I'd have little reason to stay.
What
Okay.
about inheritance? You're the next oldest pointer after your uncle, aren't you?
Well, thank you very much for phrasing it like that. But no, any money left in the Pointer family will pass down directly to Poppy.
Is that fair?
I couldn't care less, to be perfectly honest.
Oh yeah. It doesn't go to the oldest. It usually goes directly to the. Usually goes directly to the kid.
Finally! I get to see a detective's case file.
That's a very specific thing to be excited about.
Well, only last week I asked that miserable Hawkshaw woman if I could see her case notes.
I'm guessing she said no.
Would have been much more polite if she had just said no. Instead, she was quite rude to me. Accused me of being, what was it? A shallow sensationalist.
Oh,
I'm sure I've read about this creature somewhere. Don't remember anything about him playing the harp, though. Hello. Who penned this juicy little number?
We don't know. It's not signed.
An anonymous letter? Classic clue. I doubt Freya intended it, but the overall effect is a little unsettling. Don't you think? It's Flora that's the problem. She's an inescapably haunting presence, bless her. Oh, that's rather sad.
yeah.
Poppy's gramophone. She's had it for a long time. As a young child, she'd call it her mama phone, on
Oh.
account of it belonging to her mother.
That's cute.
Oh yes, adorable.
Hmm.
How terrible.
You recognize it?
The color scheme.
Oh.
Different pinks. Obscene.
Oh. I thought there was something else. Okay, what would Anne take?
Gaudy old thing, isn't it? Flora seems very fond of it. I've never understood why. But then I could say the same thing about her husband.
Heyo!
Oh.
Freya doesn't take very good care of her pains, does she? But then she was always rather bohemian. Had her own priorities. A bit vain to carve wooden figurines of oneself, isn't it?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, that little red and white one is supposed to be a bird of some kind.
Yes.
I know a lot of people rather like this painting, but it's a little much for me. I find it overbearing. And for some reason, it makes me feel bad for Freya. I think she was more troubled than we knew.
Hmm.
Very nice.
You've seen these before?
Yes.
All of them. Even this one of...
Yes.
What's the deal with you and Poppy?
Freya was very talented, even at that age.
Do you know how old this photo is?
Not sure. Must be a couple of years at least. Sometime before Fiona settled on her current style.
Oh.
Somebody taking an interest in extinct animals.
Extinct.
Oh, yes. The book is very old. Most of the birds in it are long gone.
Well, what about this bird, though? The ink dip.
This one was thought to be extinct for a long time. Then one was found here at Tangle Tower.
So it's not extinct.
You misunderstand. It was the last one. The very last.
Oh.
Hmm.
Ooh, a secret diary.
That's our guess too.
Excellent.
Okay, I think the idea is that you can find the idea of how they play the record, how they put the recording thing. Is that you have to find all the clues and then go and talk and then you solve the puzzles out of there. Okay.
Haven't seen this one in a while. He lives in the music room, doesn't he?
Currently.
It's that bird. But these must have been drawn at least a year ago. Oh, how sad. I don't know what that is. Ooh, delightful. More of a gemstone than a fruit, isn't it?
Inedible, too, I think.
Yes. At one point I thought Fitz might be growing them to sell them. But honestly, I think he just likes the way they look. Oh, did Fitz show you that?
Not exactly.
We found it hidden under his bed.
Ah, right. I must say the girls are awfully well behaved today.
Yeah.
I think they know we're in the presence of company.
They belong to you? Why do you keep them in a cage?
They need a special diet, particular treatment. I let them out to fly occasionally, of course. But they're all one of a kind. I couldn't let anything happen to them.
Do they have names?
Of course. Let me introduce you to Tabitha, Tamara, and Tatiana.
Oh.
I've already forgotten all three of those names.
Which one is which?
Oh, that's simple. Tatiana is the oldest, Tabitha is the most patient, and Tamara has the best sense of rhythm.
Glad we cleared that up.
What about the one on your head?
On my head? It's just my hat. It doesn't have a name. Who would name their hat?
It looked like a bird.
Yes, it's my... my flower.
You don't like it?
I'm no good at caring for plants. I forget to water them. Birds are much easier. They're a lot more vocal when they get thirsty.
Do you at least like the look of the flower?
The look?
The colors? The shape of it?
Between you and me, I think it's a little vulgar.
Huh? Okay.
That's rather strange now, isn't it?
We found it in your room.
Just lying around, was it?
Nope, you'd hidden it, but we found it.
We do that.
Who's the her in the message? And what's the deal with the petals?
It's really none of your business.
I think we're gonna find the suspicion. We're just gonna go through the last clues and then end the video.
Looks a little simple for Poppy, doesn't it? Thought she was a grade 12 or something.
I didn't know there were that many grades.
I'm sure they invented some new ones just for her. I can't decide what's worse. How she looks here, or how she looks now.
Do you know who this is? In the photo?
Oh, absolutely no idea.
Why does no one want to admit that this is Poppy?
Not a fan of insects myself. Whose research is this?
We were hoping you might know.
No, can't say I... Rhea, perhaps. I know she was always very fond of grubby little things like this.
Noted.
Lovely. There used to be all kinds of birds here at Tangle Tower. The most fascinating breeds, all totally unique.
Used to be? There are birds all over the place.
Most of them are rather ordinary, I'm afraid.
What happened to the non-ordinary ones?
That is a very good question.
Okay.
There's something about the report of Fitz going up Pointer Tower. Something suspicious.
Let's ask him about it.
Haha.
There's something about those petals we found in Penny's room. Something suspicious.
Let's ask her about it.
Haha. But I'm gonna do that in the next video. If you like what you saw, please give me a like and a comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell. You know that whenever I post. I hope you still have a good Easter. And preparing yourself for the day to the regular day. Oof. Anyway, see you in the next one. Bye bye.